Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 163. So last bloomin' episode, we ripped out the old collection system. The water was removed because it was causing lag, and we switched it over to a minecart system and moved everything back some. So we did that last episode. This episode, we are going to shoot for finishing completely off. So that's the goal today, is make sure she's up and 100% going. So we've got to install the spawn pads, hopefully to fit about 3 more of them in. That would be bloomin' fantastic. Do a little bit of decorations, and that should be it. I won't put the main entrance in yet. We'll do that some other time. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Now I had to make some adjustments, and I'll show you the adjustments before we dive right in. So if we come down here, you're probably going to notice it right away, but okay, so we'll look this way. Okay, so last episode we put 3 minecarts in, traveling pretty much around and around and around and around and around, and they would go down some hoppers, and it worked pretty good. But after about 15 minutes, the minecarts would sort of sync up, and it would cause the end minecart to jump tracks, which was very odd indeed, because I'm running multiple minecarts side by side. So off cam, I ripped the entire thing back out, and instead of having 3 minecarts, I have just 2 separate ones now. One's controlling the left hand side, one's controlling the right hand side. So if we jump up here, see the track out curves. I didn't want to have just one minecart for the entire system. It was probably a little bit too much ground to cover, and the items will probably despawn. So I figured we'll just split the room in half and have 2 separate minecarts, and that's been chugging along ever since perfectly. I've actually been turning slime balls into slime blocks already, so that's fantastic. So yeah, the room is now split completely in half. If you could just see that there, that's fine, and they literally cover all 3. And same thing over here. See, all split purely in half. I figured I would do that and get that done off cam. I was kind of disappointed the other system didn't work, but it's now up and going fine. Not a huge change there, not a huge change. I'll show you slime production while I was doing that. Come check this out. Boom. See? And I've been turning them into slime blocks as well, just sort of gathering them up. So Bob's your bloomin' uncle. It is actually producing slimes, and even though we're not standing in the right spot, or there's not all the slime pads in, it's producing. This thing's probably going to be crazy once it's done. He's going to jump off, and he's going to give us some slime balls. Oh, he did a Yui. Oh, he can jump the gap here. I've had them jump the gap plenty of times, and he's seen me. He's definitely going to jump. Oh, look at them all spawning. Oh, no. You're in trouble now, mate. Yep. You're definitely in trouble. Is he going to push the creeper off? Yeah, no. There's double big slime in there now. Flaming glass. Well, there's even more slime balls on the way. So, the glass elevator, everything is all in. Check it out. There you go. Oh, you can't really see up the top. But the glass elevator just sort of takes all the slime balls up the top and just goes right into the storage unit itself. So all that is hooked up. I've got to fix the hole in the roof. That was me getting in and out of the roof there. Yeah, see, things are coming along perfectly. So I think first things first, what we need to do is probably, before putting the pads in, because they're going to jump off the sides, right? Probably put the glass in here. What I want to do is wrap it in a red. Do we even have any more red brick here? That would be nice. We have plenty of glass. Look, glass out the blooming yazoo. Red brick is what I'm aiming for. All right, I have to go home for the red brick. That's no problem. But what I'm aiming for to do is put the what I want to do is put a red ring around the center here, and I was going to put sea lanterns right around, but I figured that might be a bit much now, so I might have just the red ring go around the main thing there, and we'll just work on a nice pattern that's going to fit in the wall here. So let me run home, get the glass installed for this section, and then we might start on the pads itself. So to get home right now, this was my entrance to get home. I literally made a thing to go right around for now. little sneak around thing. But yeah, let me go get these red bricks and get this window installed. Alrighty then, the glass is in. Check that out. I'll probably break a couple just to get out there and do the pad soon, but that's not a problem. Now it's going to stop anything from falling in here. I finished off the slabbing over there, started putting the stairway in, and yeah, so that's really, really cool. Now, before I forget, because I know some of you guys are going to ask, is how does the other side collect the items? Because remember, it's two-sided now. I just duplicated pretty much. I did the same thing I did over here, over here. See, same thing. I think it's one shorter. For anyone's OCD, it's one shorter. It goes in the wall, and it goes behind the stairway. I'm not even sure if I can break in here just to show you guys. There it is. Break in here just to show you guys if I can. Oh, there we go. So there's the original one that goes into the glass elevator, and here is the other one. You can't really see it, but it goes through, and yeah, under the stairs are around underneath the stairs. So that's all working fantastic. I just thought I'd point that out because someone's going to probably ask, how does it collect the loot on the other side now? I'm just putting torches in so that nothing can spawn and seal that up. I'll finish off this hallway later on. It's not a big deal right now, just getting stuff done. Now it's really dark in here, so the plan is, why don't I just put all the red brick away? I brought over tons of red brick, see, tons of red brick, which we are currently using in the melon farm, which we're going to be getting back to real soon. And we're going to hopefully wrap this entire level in the red brick, so we're going to connect it there. And we're going to leave it one off the ground. Bum, 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 bum. Right across. Bum. Yep. Oh, there's another mine shaft. And swap these two out. Bom, bom, bom. And then just straight across here like that. And we'll probably use more of the prismarine brick because that's actually blending in quite nicely. So more of the brick and sea lantern. So we'll take this out. Take this out all the way across here as well. Yep, straight across. I'll do the other side when we're done this, and probably with the top as well. So we've got one stack of prismarine brick over here, which is not a problem. It could be a problem. So we'll take this out, replace this with a sea lantern. So I think a sea lantern every second. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and this will make this whole area nice and bright. And then just prismarine brick to boot. Boom, 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 like that. See, look at that. Doing something so simple like that is just made the whole area look so much nicer already, and it connects there nicely. I think the top levels, we're definitely going to have to do something with the top level there, but I'm going to do the other side first, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the top, and then hopefully we can stick some sort of pattern in the wall as well, just to really give it a pop. Take that out and take that out. Alrighty guys, I am back. Check that out. It's already looking so good, and it's really much more brighter in here now. So the top and bottom are exactly the same. I'm just going to pick some of this stuff back up. Yeah, the top and bottom are exactly the same now, which is obviously fantastic. I was going to run an outline, but then it sort of become too much, so I'm not going to even bother, I reckon. So I want to put some sort of pattern in here, so probably the best spot to start would literally be, haha, you can't shoot me. I only got 38 prismarine brick left, but it'll do. So probably start maybe one in. Oh, right, yep, we hit another large slime. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get us right up, right? I'm going to roughly find the center. Can I find the center? So we'll just use these blocks. That's one down anyway, so the center would be there. That there is the rough center. Yeah, it is. That's the center there. So what I want to sort of do, sort of bring it in by one. Yeah, well, at least by one, and outline some sort of nice pattern that go in here to boot. So, and then up. Probably don't take it too far up. This is just the outline. So I get rid of these just so I knew where the center was, and I'll just sort of come out the side here. Bum, bum, bum. All right. So take it up maximum by that, maximum by that. So that means it's nearly touching the top and bottom, and then sort of start coming, start coming back. Yeah, back, like, see, something like that. It looks like an eye, doesn't it? Something like an eye. And then maybe grab some prismarine, which we have barely any left. Run it around the outside. So prismarine brick, all the way around like that, which leaves a little bit of the inside like that. Now, hang on, I've got to sort of get down from here. Just break all these blocks here. Go ahead and get down from here real quick. See how that looks. Always double check your work. Oh, I've got to get rid of that in the corner there. Yeah, it should be moved over by one. I'm not too 100% fussed, so it could be, we could center that. It probably needs to be centered, to be honest. Yeah, it probably really needs to be centered, so it needs to be moved over. I don't know. What do you think? It needs to be moved over like 2 blocks. Needs to be here, then up. I'll have to see, because there might not be exactly a center to this place, but it really does feel a little bit lopsided. So for the center, we use sea lanterns for the center, I reckon. Let me get rid of this. This is bothering the absolute bloomin' hell out of me right now. Go up, get rid of that one, because that was just so bothering me. Alright, down I come, and I can fix that up. I've got to replace my bloomin' helmet. Yeah, so I'll move that over by at least 1 or 2 just to sort of center it up a little bit. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So even if I moved it over by 1, it might be too far back. It'd probably, to be honest, it'd probably look a little bit better 1 back than 1 forward anyway. So there's no real center to that, which is unfortunate. There's nothing really we can do about it. But, oh, whoa, no, wait, I got an idea. This might make it a little bit more of a slime farm. Holy smokes. Hang on. Grab our slime blocks here. Real quick. Come over here. We'll move it over still. Don't worry. Relax. Go up. And put some green. Literally. Smack bang in the middle of it. Boom. Oh, not that far. Something like that. We might reduce it a little bit. There might be a bit too much green. That looks cool. That's sort of added to it. We could go a red middle or even a glowstone in the middle. No, not glowstone, bloody sea lantern. Anything could go there. At the end of the day, it's totally up to the user what goes in there. See, red would probably look cool. See, look at that. I love that pattern. It does look really cool. The only problem is it's not very shiny. Like, we haven't added anything, but I don't know. I wouldn't ruin that. I think that's pretty perfect as it is. Just move it over. So what I'll do is probably build the other side on the... So I'd be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'd start on the 5th block instead. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's the 5th block. So that's what I would start with on this side instead. And then I'll just move the other lot over. As you can see, it's sort of... Shoot. It's round about there. I think it's round about there. I think that's middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. See, look at that. And literally, this has moved over by 1. We'll just double check because I really don't want to move all this over and then it doesn't look that great. So here, and here. Up by a couple. Oh, flaming galah, wrong block. I just needed a scaffold up a little bit. And scaffold over. Some sandstone would be lovely. Boom. Like so. And we'll see how this looks. Boom. That one. Yep. Boom. And that one. Done. Alright, so that's 1 block over. Let's go ahead and get down and I'll show you what the 1 block over looks like. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. It needed to be over by at least 1 block. It might be towards the center too much now, but there's really nothing you can do. No, I think that's perfect. Yeah, no, I like that. That's perfect. Now we just sort of fill it in, and that's going to look bloody fantastic, eh? Definitely fantastic indeed. And then we can start on the what's it called? So I'll be right back. Let me move this over by one block and finish this one off, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so I've changed the pattern a little bit, and I incorporated some sea lanterns in just to sort of give it a little bit of glow, but it is moved over by an entire block now, which is, as you can see, is fantastic. There's no real center to this without connecting. Like, I could connect it to the bottom and double thick the sides, and it would make the pattern like really, really big, but then it might be a bit overpowering and too much red. I might end up putting a line that goes right around as well and sort of into the storage unit here at some point. When the door goes in here, because remember, eventually there's going to be a door and that goes up to the sea bed, and then there's sort of a nice tunnel that's going to go off to the main base, and it's going to look epic, you know, once it's at that 100% done. But for now, it's pumping out slimes, it's making slime blocks, and that's what we need for the watermelon farm. So all that there is done. Now let me fill these little bits in, because this is where I pillar up. I make sure that every ounce of this entire area is slab, so nothing could really get to me. Because the AFK point, to be honest, will be literally in the storage room over here somewhere. Just, you know, the designated blocks away from the spawn pads, so you're sort of in between perfectly, you know, spread out. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're going to need a ton of sandstone, which is no problem because there's a ton here. We'll get rid of this junk here. Boom, boom. Like, literally, we're going to need sea lanterns. We don't need slime blocks for now. I should have put those where they belong. And just grab a bunch of sandstone. And what we need to do is break into the actual farm itself. Take out that slime, so we'll just break in, we'll replace the glass. There we go. Take this guy out. Yeah, I see you, mate. No more of you guys are spawning in here once I'm done. Bye-bye. Oh, come on, just fall off the edge. Good stuff. Okay, so let's see how far we can take. Oh, that looks so cool from this angle. Look at this. Look at that. That looks real cool from this angle. Actually, it looks better. Further away you get, it looks better and better and better. Okay, so for the pads, I don't have any, yet until the watermelon / pumpkin farm done. To be honest with you, I would love to do a single floor with pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns in the floor, because they actually still count as a spawning spot, and they don't take up a spawning spot, which is great. So that means you don't have to make it thick. But unfortunately, we don't have access to that many jack-o'-lanterns at this present time. So it would literally be a 3-gap, 1, 2, 3, and then block. So that would be the start of literally the next level. We're going to have a sea lanterns every 2 blocks in, and then we're literally starting the next level on top of that. The next spawning pad, I should say. Like that. So that there's gonna solve our problem of not having any lanterns, but it does make the floor super thick. I know there's oodles of spawning space, so at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. This is 4 wide, like, slime chunk, like, as ridiculous as it is. So having a double thick plate to make sure there's no torches, that's fine too. 1, 2, 3. I'm just marking it out, and then it's the next one that starts, and then the sea lanterns on top here. The sea lanterns are to make it glow down, by the way, not up. And then the level sort of starts there again, like so. Boom. And double thick that, because it's going to have double thick corners. And I think that's our 3. We're up to 3 spawn pads. Yep. First one, and the second one, and third one. We may be able to get a 4th pad in here, and then that would be the goal that I aimed for, and I got my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then literally, Bob's your bloomin' uncle, we got my goal, and that would be another pad. Double thick this, just marking it all out like so, and that would be the next spawn pad. And if it was single thick, you could probably get one more, but you need I just thought of something. what's going to light up the last floor here? We've got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 floors on this entire thing's going to be completed. But I just thinking to myself, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's no problem. We're going to have to install a 4th layer or just put sea lanterns in the glass, which is going to wreck, to be honest. That's going to really wreck the unless we put a dome on it eventually. Yeah, I could see doing something like that. Remember we talked about putting like a barn shape? We might do something like that in the future. So, screw it. We will put the 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the 4th, and that's when the next level would technically start. Like that. So, and it would be too thick again. So, it would hit the glass there, no problem. And that there will just make it down here glow, like I was saying before, because, yeah. And we got all the levels I want. I got the full levels I wanted, because that's what I was a little bit worried about, is how many levels could we fit in this area. But I got the 4. 1, 2, 3, well, this is the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got the 4 levels I wanted. And every pad is going to be nice and really glowy, because we're not going to have any torches. So, yeah, Flame and Collage just got some block placing to do now. And she will be up and going. And then in the future, when we do come back and we do install the main tunnel going to the surface and across, that's when we install that. We'll probably do move the glass and give it a bit of a barn feel at the same time, I reckon. Something like that would be nice. But she's producing slime. She's working. And once we put these levels on, I don't even know how much she's going to produce. It's going to be quite interesting. Alright guys, thanks for watching episode 163 of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash all those buttons, guys. Leave a comment below, and I'll catch yous all later.